Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Death Stranding. We have a very enticing prospect before us. We have an opportunity to shower with the one and the only Deadman. And who wouldn't jump at that opportunity? Can I... BB has been having fun. I've been hearing him laughing. He's doing little spins in his tube. BB's cute. But apparently it's unfortunate that BB is suddenly becoming too human. And he might cease functioning completely. I want to read my mail before we get in there. People think bridges are terrorists. Hope you're kicking ass and taking names, Sam. We heard HQ suspects the whole Central Knot Void Out thing might have been terrorism. Kinda blew my mind to think they're hitting the East Coast already. Things have been getting worse out here, too. It was way quieter in this neck of the woods when we first showed up, that's for sure. Back then, it didn't matter what breed of crazy they were. Separatists, isolationists, leave-me-alone-atarians, whatever. You could at least get them to sit down and talk. Now it's blow shit up first, ask questions later, all 'cause some folks got it in their heads that Bridges and the UCA are the real baddies. Not that I'm saying we shouldn't keep on trying to speak sense to these guys. If we don't, we'll be stuck beating each other over the head with bigger and bigger sticks till the world's covered in craters. But on top of everything, now we've got these demons wackos and their wacko-in-chief Higgs to deal with. Not that he was always a total Fruit Loop. Used to be a porter, ran his own outfit hereabouts. And then the postmaster went postal. Don't ask me how or why. I don't think even he could tell you. End of the day, only way forward is with each other, hand in hand with our fellow man. That's what the UCA is all about, am I right? Avoiding autotoxemia. How's it going, Sam? You still taking care of your BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their pods till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when the crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BT territory, and I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my baby needed time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod, wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously. So even the most stone-cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit. They're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a BB's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, and they'll react to you same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your BB never suffers from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Married life is not what I expected. Dear Sam, did you meet up with Amelie yet? I hope she lives up to your memory of her when you finally do. I didn't get so lucky in that respect. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't live with him anymore. I went back to my mom's. It was terrifying, making the trip on my own, but I watched the weather patterns for days and made it, just barely. Maybe I should have asked for help, but I couldn't bear to wait any longer. For your sake, I hope yours and Amelie's story has a happier ending. Aww. Now I'm sad. Mama the Fallen Angel. Mountain Knot City's now part of the UCA. Lochna explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is gonna sound weird, but you know the Odra deck on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lochna, after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lochna in heaven. Like Abezethibu? That one-winged fella who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odra deck and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like that's all in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby to the other side where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kid. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance. Just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. Great. You're not gonna believe this, Sam, but that porter I hired, smart-ass Choom, found 2 chips. But by the time I nailed down the location of the second, it'd been snatched by terrorists. Should have figured it out sooner. Thought I'd mastered your systems, you know? Took my eye off the ball for 1 second. Fuck. Probably bought the chip back to base already, too. You gotta get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mountain Knot City to grab that order. Roboticist. Making use of that all-terrain skeleton? Sam, have you been using your all-terrain skeleton? Pretty amazing, I know, but would you believe that some porters don't like them? Apparently the design's too functional or something. I mean, have they ever actually tried to use one? If they had, I know they'd change their tune. They'd be raving about how it lets you power through snowdrifts and over rocky terrain, and about how the boost mode lets you charge up slopes and across rivers without draining any endurance. I suppose one legitimate criticism is that it doesn't actually help you carry any more cargo, but that shouldn't come as a surprise since the focus this time was on balance and stability. I'm sure we can address that particular concern with future models. I'll stop moaning about the motors now, so long as you remember to use your skeleton whenever you've got to traverse some tricky terrain, okay? Not that I've got to ask. I know you will, Sam. You're not like those other guys. I mean, I do like it. Okay. So I have no active orders. Anyway, I think it's time. Let's go get in the shower with Deadman. Here we go. Sam looks thrilled. Why did Deadman step into the shower only to step back out and have me go in?
Shh. No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die-Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret on the direct orders of President Strand.
President?
Warning excessive weight.
Central to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die-Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance.
He keeps getting closer and closer, and Sam looks so uncomfortable.
The network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Hey, Elena. How you doing? Alright, I've got to go take a new order. But first I'm going to go drink because it boosts my stamina. Drink. 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 Okay, that's enough drinking. Yeah, no BB to hook up to this time. He reminds you of Daryl because it is Daryl. It is.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
It's.
Verifying ID.
It's Norman
Weapons
Reedus.
protected. All weapons will be locked. All clear.
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BP-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between the two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. Alright, I have some orders. Okay, I've already got the roboticist and then the doctor. Okay. I can do these both. So I already have an all-terrain skeleton. How many ladders do I have? I have one. That should be fine. I would like some more PCCs, but I need more chiral crystals. Alright, we'll get 2 PCCs. I have something, okay. Enjoy your cake. Tell Casey I wish him a happy birthday as well. Thanks for stopping by, Cracker. Alright, let's load everything. Alright, so I'm carrying on me a ladder, a bunch of PCCs, I have a assault rifle, I have some blood bags that I need to use up, and I need more blood bags and I need more hematic grenades. Alright.
Order assigned.
So, let me first recycle some chiral crystals and the used up blood bags. Let's give them, I don't know, 300 chiral crystals. Oh, no, their max is 300, so that'll work. Alright, I should have a blood bag in here already. Okay. So let me put that in my utility pouch. I think I can fit one more blood bag, and then I should grab probably like 2 more hematic grenades. Okay. 1 blood bag and 2 hematic grenades. Works for me. That's all pretty cheap too. Alright.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now then, I was trying to look up... There we go. So by pressing the right stick, I can change my... I can change my view here. And so this is the filter I was looking for. That's a weird ballsack shaped region. But by doing this, I can see the regions that I'm missing. So like there's a region right here where the collector is. So if I go visit the collector, I can get him on the network, theoretically. There's regions here and here. Thankfully, I caught that the stream was down
Thank you for your
quickly.
contribution.
I would have been upset if I hadn't.
Pleasant journey.
Sam, you read me?
Lagna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Alright, so I have to get back to the roboticist, and then I have to go find a doctor. So that is the doctor, which means the roboticist is that way. And I'm a little bit scared, because there is no... I have no BB. I have no way of tracking BTs.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's see if this... That zip line is out of range. Alright, then I will climb up to the top of the mountain and put one down that is in range. There's a BT hologram. It looks like you're able to put down holograms. Holograms outside of private rooms. I think that's what I've been seeing. It might not just be private rooms, because that bridge had one too. Okay, so I'm still able to use my Odra deck to, like, scan the terrain. So I'm not completely without that, but getting to the roboticist might be scary without the ability to see the BTs. Especially if I get to an area that has time snow. I'm probably going to try and hurry through this section as fast as I can, considering my lack of a BB, because I want to get BB back as fast as possible. Wow. That was an immediate walk into time snow. I don't like that. Hey, Gameplay Boy, thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so I want to put a zip line up at the top of this hill so that it's easier to get back up here. I'm not entirely sure exactly which hill it was that had the view of... Oh boy, I'm out of the snow, but I'm going to be heading right back into it. Alright, let's see if I'm too far away. Whoop. No, not that. I want a PCC.
Cold. Oh, it's cold.
How far is the distance here? I don't know, but it can connect. And it looks like it can connect to another one up there as well. The question is, where is the roboticist? That way.
Construction complete.
Alright, nice. So with access to this zip line, I can go down there and over there. There's one over there, but that one's out of range. I appreciate the lurk, my man. Now I'm unsure where to go from here. Hopefully I can nope, I have no other options. The question is it faster to go from here or from where I was? You are 500 meters away. I think it should be fine to go this way. I just really am hoping I do not come face to face with some BTs with the inability to see them. That's another reason why I'm extra eager to put down these zip lines now, because then I can get back quicker. Bunch of chiral crystals, thank you. It seems that I'm heading for a border. I don't know, I'm heading into the testicle. That means that there should be some kind of a shelter right there. Is my curiosity enough to head there? I think it is.